Shalom, I'm giving all praise to Yahweh, Shem Yahshua, Shem Rakakodah, Shalom to the 144,000, and the rest of the elect out there, Shalom to you all. And I'm going to entitle this video, Doomsday Fish Are Coming Out of the Sea. When the doomsday fish come out of the sea, something major is going to happen. Doomsday, another word for the end of the world. These signs are popping up everywhere. So this is a video that was just put up. Let me see something. 8 minutes ago. Put up by GMS Vegas 144 Reloaded. Title is "This is All the More Urgent." So you see here, these doomsday oarfish sightings are getting concerning. This individual right here is a geophysicist, Stephen Burns. These doomsday fish sightings are getting concerning. So we're just going to let him speak. I slowed it down. This is fair use, fair use, fair use. Under the 1976 Fair Use Act. So let's go.
This is Stephen Burns here. There has been a notable increase in oarfish sightings around the world, specifically the Pacific Ring of Fire, where the majority of Earth's earthquake and volcanic activity is concentrated. Now, in last night's live stream, I talked about these two very large oarfish that washed up in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico.
I believe they also called ribbon fish, and you'll see in a minute.
Exactly on the date of the great conjunction between Saturn and Neptune. We can see these oarfish right here. Video by Monica with her permission. We see the first one there. We see the second oarfish, very, very big. These are not
I never seen a fish that looked like this. I never heard of a fish. This is the first time hearing about a fish called a doomsday fish. But they say when it comes up out of the water, they're in the deep. They stay in the deep of the water. There's some seismic change in the bottom of the sea or whatever, and they come up. Now when they come up, they die. They come up out of the sea on the sand. They'll wind up dropping dead. So it's almost like a suicide type of scenario going on. So like I said, I never in my life seen a fish like this, doomsday fish, never heard of it. Let me bring it back.
By Monica with her permission. We see the first one there. We see the second oarfish, very, very big. These are not tiny oarfish. Interesting that planetary conjunction occurred in the constellation of Pisces, which is two fish. And, well, here we have two fish washing ashore. And these aren't just any fish. These are known as doomsday fish because these denizens of the deep, gentle giants, they typically do not come to the surface. If they do, from what I know, they die. And the theory is that they come to the surface when they are perturbed from the depths. And that could be because of their being...
That means they're from the bottom of the sea.
Pre-earthquake electromagnetic signals. A lot of the deep sea creatures, there's no light. They rely on other senses to get around and to hunt and to feed. And so when the magnetic field and the electric field starts going haywire down there, it really is chaotic to them, drives them up, they depressurize, and they don't make it. Well, that occurred on the 20th of February, 2026, so just less than a month ago. We had a ribbonfish sighting on December 30th, 2025, Monterey Bay. So that is about a month and a half before these two big oarfish. So ribbonfish is a close relative of the oarfish. There's not too many in that group. Well, it turns out that we just had an oarfish wash up in Vietnam, March 4th, 2026. So this now is really expanding out the reach of these oarfish sightings across the entire Pacific Ocean.
That's California. The whole way, that's Washington State, California, going down into Mexico.
For last night, I just knew it was these two, really looking at this area as a zone of higher risk for there being perhaps a significant seismic event, because this legend of the Doomsday fish goes back hundreds of years, Japanese folklore, myth.
Oh goddamn! This was yesterday. This was fucking yesterday. This is 2 days. It was Friday. No, nothing in the news. Nothing on CNN. Nothing on Fox News. If this, hey, read Matthew 24, Luke 21, Mark 13. The Messiah goes into a laundry list of things that's going to happen before the end comes. All these things are happening, and they are intensifying. Tornado is hitting southeast Ohio right now. You got major fires, which was started deliberately in Nebraska. Almost 650,000 acres are destroyed. That's food shortages, higher prices, inflation, hyperinflation, all designed and planned to happen. Anything that happens in politics, you can be sure it was planned that way. Fair use once again. Speak about a sound of alarm. You devils are going to have to pay for what you did to the children of Israel, the sons of Israel. Now this is let me see, lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. It said 3 hours, right? Give me a second. 3 hour time lapse, meaning it was 3 hours. What happened 2,000 years ago when Yahushua, our Messiah, our Savior, was on the cross? It was 3 hours of darkness from the 6th hour to the 9th hour. So that was from 12 noon to 3 o'clock. From the 6th hour to the 9th hour, he was on the cross. Now, what you got to understand is lunar eclipses only occur on full moons. He was put to death the day he had the Pats. He celebrated the unleavened, and he was crucified the day of the Passover. Because you had the feast that night. So he was crucified. He was born on the Passover. He was crucified on the Passover. So this kills this nonsense that Nate be teaching, that the full moon is a new moon. No, the moon, Yahushua was on the cross on a full moon. When he just go back to the scriptures and read the scriptures, the New Testament, where it speaks about him keeping the Passover. They were keeping the Passover. They were keeping the Passover. So that night that you keep the Passover, that day, that's when they judge them. That night they stayed up all night, and then they condemned them in the daytime. And like I said, anytime you get darkness like that, it's from an eclipse, and it's not a solar eclipse. A solar eclipse, lunar eclipses only happen on full moons, so that kills this lie that Nate is teaching. He's going off again. He watches our videos, so he knows the truth, but he refuses to teach it. Let's go. 4 comments, more signs from the heaven. Hey, we got months before we out of here, man. We counting down the months. 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, 36 months. We believe the Lord is coming inside of months. The chip is right at the door. The chip is banging on the door right now. It's getting ready to kick in the door. When that happens, everything's going to speed up. For your redemption draweth nigh.
And messages, they came pouring into our newsroom after people from Norwalk to Butler, Pennsylvania heard a loud boom. Some reported it shook the ground.
So Norwalk, that's Connecticut. That's our area.
We here at News 5 heard it too. NASA just confirmed.
This is in Norwalk, Pennsylvania.
This was a meteor. Video from the Olmsted Falls School District shows something streaking through the sky. We are actively working to learn more. Stick with us on air and online for our coverage of an out-of-this-world event.
Did not have a meteor on my bingo card for St. Patrick's Day, but yeah, the sonic boom that you heard from that meteor, meaning it is going faster than the speed of sound. So if you remember during the air
show, broke the sound barrier. Anyway, Shalom. This man is done. This man is definitely done. With that, I'm gonna say Shalom on to the next. Getting real out here.